and the last of April. So we have, let's check the sales. Well, nothing. So I think all we have is looking for more contract work for more money so that we can afford that shed we want. Which we're also gonna have to move the containers we put over there just recently to do that, but let's see what we have. Looks like just fertilizing. I mean, we could still do that sugar beet contract, planting contract. I think we've done enough weeding for a while. So, yeah, I guess we can do the sugar beet on field 8. Okay, and this is definitely at an awkward angle. Is it that awkward? I think we can do a 45 without it being too bad. I think it'll be a little weird, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Yeah, most of what it couldn't get on the side there would be on the headland, so should be fine. And well, I'm gonna have to start going inward, but we definitely got the part that was the planter's width done, so we're good. And now we should just be able to go on the ridge row and be good to finish out the field, hopefully. Okay, we're getting close to the end. This will definitely be the last one we need the ridge marker on. Yep. Okay, I think we'll go to the other side and go on this headland before going back up that one. Yep. Okay. And then we have a little bit up on this side. We're gonna start here. Contract is technically finished, but we're going to actually finish. Well, I think we'll leave that, but we didn't have to do that headline because we were able to continue. But there is that contract done, so 5,000 there. And we can actually go up to the store and just get a few more seeds out of there. Okay, now that we're back home, we can look at, I think, fertilizing contracts would be good if we can get one that's, I mean, that's close. I think we do that. I was expecting a smaller one, but yes, let's do the almost 16-hectare fertilizing contract. We'll definitely be able to afford the shed we want after that. I mean, we would likely be able to afford it now, but I want a little more just because of yeah, we're going to want to fill this. This is the fertilizer, right? Yes. Let's put this here because we're probably going to want to come forward a bit. But yeah, just for construction and landscaping, painting and such, I'd want a little more than this. Okay, we're going to need to set these up. And make sure we're on that so that we know we have all of the sprayers nozzles selected. This will probably be a little while before we see the percentage go up. There we go, 1%. What even is this? I definitely do not know things by the. I didn't think that was right. Makes sense. I figured it was a kind of vegetable, but I don't know them by sight. We definitely need to go and refill our fertilizer. But we have gotten more than a third of the way through the field, which is definitely more than I thought we would get with one tank of fertilizer. So there's that. Before we go to the hose, let's make sure we get one of these. And now we can go and refill it. Okay, so this one, well, if we do the full thing, then we'll be wasting one or the middle section when we come up on the headland. So we're gonna disable one width, and that will leave that area for the middle width on the headland. We are approaching the 2/3 done and a empty fertilizer sprayer, but we have now finished this section, at least for the inside, so the rest of the lines will be shorter, which isn't actually a good thing. That just means a lot more turning. But I don't think there's that many rows. Coming to very short rows now. Still a few more to go, though. Also just kind of awkward. Oh, we can see that other farmyard, the one we see the least. Come close to the least, anyway. Obviously, the one across from our farmyard is the one we see the most, but I think we see the one by 41 all the time, because that's pretty centrally located. And then, like, the starter farm is just... I think we just saw it a lot because there's a lot of, we went down there a lot in the winter when we had deadwood contracts. And the last inside row. We have this very weird corner to start off the headland with. But that was 90% of the contract was the inside, which is very strange. And of course, there's definitely a lot of wasted fertilizer here, but we can't really hope that too much. That would be way too much changing which nozzles are active. Okay, and this one we should be able to get rid of all of the left. I know we don't need all of it. I'm gonna keep it on two on the left. It looks like I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because we're going off of we're operating in the dark now. But it looks like we came far enough out with the things that two on the left is fine. Okay, and we already did this one. And I can't really tell where it's been. It looks like so far it's going fine with the two in the left. It could. That will definitely get us to 100%. Very least. Definitely, we definitely have a little bit there that didn't quite reach all the way there. It doesn't matter. We've finished. Well, enough for the money, but I'm enjoying going around the curves. So and there we go. Finished Finish fertilizing this field, and we can get our crazy amount of money. $35.6 thousand. And then at the start of May, we can put down the big shed we want. If we had done a smaller job, we could have put it down today, but this actually will have some money after it still. But that is the end of April, and we will see about May next time.